Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Romanovska, and I am certified family law specialist practicing family law, divorce, prenups in the Bay Area, California. Today I would like to talk about the news of the month. Emily Ratajkowski filed for divorce from Sebastian Mcclard, and allegedly he cheated on her, and he reported that she was checked out from the marriage, and the divorce is checked off uncontested. So, a couple things to discuss. Do we need a reason for divorce in California? For example, being unfaithful? No. California is no fault state, meaning that anyone can get divorced even if the other side doesn't agree. It can happen one-sided as long as the divorce checked off in the form FL 100 as reason irreconcilable differences. So there is no reason to put faithful and unfaithful in the form. The actual form states FL 100, so the reporters confirmed that based on the initial paperwork that divorce is contested. Well, it is contested only if he disagrees and files for his responsive FL 120 and says something different. For example, if she checks off in the form sole custody of our 1-year-old son to mother and he says to father, then it's contested. If he says, I'm fine with sole custody to mother, then it's uncontested. So that's how we know whether it's contested. But filing the forms by itself really just allows us to get a case number. It doesn't mean that people cannot change their mind later or go to court and mediate and settle. So technically this initial form, I don't really pay too much attention to that because it just gives an indication what state of mind the parent, the spouse, when they file have, but no more, no less. So, and then the third thing I was thinking about when he stated that she's checked out and his response is to cheat. So when people are in a relationship and they don't have skills to communicate and start doing things that will hurt the other person as a response to you hurt me, I hurt you kind of thing, because she's checked out, she might be not in agreement with him about something else, and cheating is not a good way of getting closer with each other. Cheating is another way of checking out. So it's tit for tat, you checked out, I checked out my way. So that's basically giving up. So the best way if someone wants to keep a relationship is to communicate, get into couples therapy, find a way to co-parent and not to make things worse. So it might feel good in a moment to sort of, you are checking out, I'm checking out, and kind of we're tit for tat quit, but it has a long-term damaging effect on the person who checks out first or checks out second. It just doesn't matter at this point because it's a lose-lose kind of attitude. So yeah, it's, the first few years in the marriage, it's the most crucial, difficult time because people are so used to their lifestyle, and then getting adjusted to the other person's needs, attitude, behavior, it's the toughest time. So I would say first 3 years, if relationship survives, then they have more chances. I wouldn't even say survive, I would say strive. After 3 years, the relationship either breaks or it becomes deeper and better. So that's what I experienced in my first 2 marriages. Hopefully my second is my last one. But that's, I can say from personal experience. It's not always the case. but I think the default is it's a muscle that needs to be trained. If something doesn't go well in the relationship, to not check out, but actually communicate, to not cheat, but actually be towards the other person. And I wrote in my journal that love is when you can talk to someone even if you're angry and barely can handle your emotions. But it's what it takes. It's a muscle to be able to communicate despite all of these other feelings. So I hope that was helpful. If you think that I'm missing something in this new divorce, let me know. Comment in the section down below, and I will see you in my next consultation. Bye.